Good morning, everyone. I am here with the marvelous Mel Kelly, author of these two fantastic books. Soon I will be getting his third book, Disastrous Interview Tips. And Mel is a self-proclaimed disastrous life coach. We spent a year where Mel gave me really, really bad advice. And now that my dating life has imploded, we've moved on to complete disastrous life coaching. Welcome, Mel.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much, Amy. And it's a pleasure and privilege to be here with the amazing Amy Hamilton, the amazing author of these two amazing books, The Consummate Communicator and The Project Manager. So I'm looking forward to our session today and giving you, again, wonderful, terrible advice.
So, Mal, right now, every headline you read is another bad travel story with the airlines where people are being stranded, their luggage is getting lost, families are getting separated, all kinds of problems. How can you make it even worse? Can you make it even worse?
How can you make it even worse? Yes, I've traveled 3 times in the last couple of weeks, and every single time there has been a delay. It has been fantastic, fantastic stuff. So, how can you make it even worse? Well, turn up late to the airport. Make sure you have check-in language luggage. If you've got kids, put the kids in the check-in luggage. I mean, it's all good stuff. You may be lucky you never see the kids again. There you go. There's a couple of starters.
Just as starters. So, Mel, you were mentioning before the show about paperwork before you traveled. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh, paperwork. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm traveling to the US next week. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm looking forward to being interrogated by US custom officials. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, you don't
So,
have
Mel,
this.
where are you coming in from for our audience who may be catching the show for the
I'm
first
coming from
time?
I'm coming in from Germany to New York.
So
And
your first book was Born in Ireland, Made in Germany,
yes,
and you could not find any women to date in Ireland, so you had to move to Germany.
exactly. And now I'm actually going to New York with a woman I found in Germany. Yes. So, but my partner,
Who's not German?
she's not German. No. I mean, there's 41 million Germans here. Female women in here. I couldn't find one German. I had to find it somebody from another nationality. So, but we're traveling to the US this weekend.
And
In next weekend.
almost forgot to do your paperwork.
Almost forgot because no,
So
when you go to
disastrous
when
advice
you
would be
go
just don't
through
fill it out. Don't fill
when
it
you
out,
go through
Mel.
U.S. customs as a non-American, I don't know how it is for Americans, but it's a very, very special experience. They have they have this ability to make you feel so welcome, to make you feel so loved and so welcome to their country.
Mel, I think that on so many other occasions you mock the Americans because you call us like over the top and we're too friendly. So I guess this is your one experience with Americans to realize, hey, we're really not that nice
No,
sometimes.
not really that, not really that nice. Yeah, US custom officials are really are, it's always interesting, because last couple of times I've been like I was there a few years ago and then they said, so when was the last time you were here? And I was like, oh, I don't know, last year, the year before, I don't know. When was it? Why can't you remember? And I'm like, I don't know. And then they said, what are you here for? And I said, well, I'm on holidays. And I said, are you by yourself? You're not by yourself. What's your purpose? Who are you meeting? Who are you not meeting? I'm thinking, do you have a try? Do you have a pilot license? I'm like, relax. I'm only here for holidays. You don't have to ask me all these questions.
Bro,
Oh, so the best advice you can do going through US custom officials, make a joke about being in a terrorist organization. That is absolutely the best advice you can get.
that is really, really the best worst advice, isn't it? I mean, yeah, jokes like that do not go over
Oh,
well
they
when you
don't do it.
travel. Yeah,
You could
don't do
say
that.
America's a start, the beginning point of stand-up comedy. Don't try those type of jokes, though. Actually, they don't. Yeah, the U.S. customs are not such big fans of that.
Yeah. Yeah, give them like your little comedy routine and be like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm a comedian, and here's what I got. Here, let me show you this video I just made with this American woman about flying here and how terrible your service is." I bet that would like be really good for you.
Yes, yes, yes. But I had fun there for just filling out this ESTA form here. This is fantastic. We just realized it today. We're flying in about 7 days, 6 days, 7 days. We realized this. You have to fill in this visa thing for the online ESTA, and we realized actually we'd nearly forgotten to do it. But it was fantastic. It could be in the airport, and
So, what on the actual flight itself is your really disastrous advice? You've made it through. You've somehow checked in your luggage. You've gotten through the delays. You're on the flight. What can you do to make sure that the flight attendants absolutely despise you and you get bad service the entire time?
You need to start ringing the bell as soon as you get on the plane.
Because they love that.
They love that. They love it. Even before the plane is taken off, start ringing them. I want a
Ding,
glass of
ding.
water. Ding, ding. And don't just ring once. Once is polite. You want to ring a couple of times. It's like, here, hey, it's like you're whistling a dog or something like that.
You know what
So
you should do is don't just ring your bell, like ring them for everybody in the aisle.
And then if you really want to annoy them, then is when they come to serve you, then be asleep. And then you come back up when they leave, wake back up again, and then start dinging them again, so they have to come back. So that's a top tip now for really annoying your crew. So don't overdo that one. They might not serve you after a while, but that's a nice little tip.
So ring the bell a lot. Don't fill out your paperwork.
Don't fill out the paperwork.
Put your kids in your luggage. I think that's illegal in every country, by the way. Like, I don't know a single country that allows you to actually put children in your checked bag. I mean, you can put like your dog in those crates and it's all special.
Yeah.
I don't think you can put children in crates.
No,
I'm pretty sure that's illegal in every country now.
Okay. Jokes passing. Jokes passing through customs. Try not to do the jokes passing through customs.
Yeah, don't do jokes in customs. Don't show Mel's comedy routine. Well, just don't show it ever, but especially in customs.
Yeah. And then there was a whole list on the filling out the paperwork. Have you been in these countries since 2011?
Yeah, and click every Middle Eastern country that you can. And China.
Absolutely.
And Russia. And then explain how you took CBD oil over into Russia.
Exactly. They love this. This is
wait. Or you could just take CBD oil into America and say, hey, it's cool for Russia now. Why can't I just trade some exchange like hostages for me?
Exactly. What's the problem? They love that stuff. I mean, it's a tough job, it's a difficult job. They have a hard day. I mean, you're just bringing in a bit of joy, humor, lightness into their day. And they appreciate that.
Okay, so Mal, thank you so much for sharing this. Next week we're going to be talking about going out to eat in America, but other countries as well, and just kind of what is it like? What can you expect from your wait staff? And trust me, if you are out there and you're living a great life and you're like, you know what, I don't want to live a great life anymore. I would like to make my life as bad as possible. I would like to take my flight experience where people already are like putting this out in the papers and make it even worse. Mel can give you that advice. Mel can give you the advice to help you to destroy your life.
Yes, I've moved from being the dating disaster coach to being the disaster coach. It's a title I'm very proud of. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. It's been fantastic today.
Thank you.